Hi! Today I want to introduce a brand new carrier on the market. It comes in this fancy bag and it is called Moova. The brand is from Denmark and it focuses on giving the children space for each developmental step so they can act freely in a carrier. This is how it looks like. And before we start with the carrier, we want to have a short look into the instruction manual. This instruction manual comes in poster size. So it's not a booklet. However, I always recommend having a look at these instruction manuals, even if it's a little bit difficult to open them and look at them. So we have different carrying positions, front carry, even different front carry positions, one hip carry position and a back carry position. It also comes with warnings. Please read them too, because they are important for this carrier. The carrier is of course safety tested inside the EU, which is a very good standard internationally. Okay, and now to the carrier. This is how it looks like. So it comes with the usual waistband and a lumbar support for your back. Of course, with security loops, please use them always when closing the buckle. All the webbing goes through and then closing. Then something that's quite unique to full buckle carriers is that the shoulder straps are crossed and they are meant to be crossed. Why is that so? People often use these type of carriers in a rucksack-like shape, that they are running straight and they have a connection buckle. This is actually not the best and most comfortable option in most times. People have difficulties to close the buckle. They are having the connection buckle too high in the neck, which causes pain. So the maker of this carrier said, well, the people are not using the normal parallel shoulder straps in the best possible way. So we will introduce this option from the beginning. Then we have the back panel. And inside, on the inside, we have these straps. These straps can be used to make the seat a little bit slimmer. So it's not so wide anymore. I used a scale on this. This is around 22 centimeter and it's quite what you find in other carriers too. Another feature the Moova has is this one. You can flip this and use it in so-called apron style. So usually it would be like this, but here we use it like this. And this has the advantage when the baby grows older and bigger, that the head is not somewhere ending here and you can't look around your baby. Your baby is getting deeper, but it's still comfortable for you to wear this carrier. And now to the central part. This carrier. This is actually the back panel. You find zippers here. These are special zippers, so they will stop when you close them midwards. And even if pressure comes on the zippers, they won't open. They are made by YKK and are high quality. So opening them is safe. Why do you want to open these? Because babies from special ages onwards, like 3 months or 4 months or even 6 months, they want to move in the carrier. They want to see. They don't want to be enclosed by the carrier if they are awake and they want to interact with the surroundings. A normal carrier often doesn't let them do that. They are inside the carrier, they can't really move, and this carrier is tackling this problem. So many parents choose to do forward facing when the children don't seem satisfied by the normal tummy to tummy anymore. But there are many problems with forward facing carrying, from positioning to the weight distribution for the person who carries, from overstimulation and all these things, and people letting babies sleep in the forward facing position, which is really not safe. Yeah, so this carrier aims to get, how do I say it, get rid of the forward facing position, giving the babies the possibility to move, to interact with the surroundings, by giving them more freedom with these zippers. When the baby is sleepy or wants to snuggle, you can just close the zippers and baby is supported during sleeping in the carrier. When a baby gets older, the baby can grab on these to turn around more, to lean over, but still have a firm grip on the carrier, and they really use it. So when you have a carrier without these, the baby will grab on the shoulder straps and use them. Here they might use these or the shoulder straps, and you can remove them. So when your baby is still very small and can't grab on it and hold it, you can also remove them and put them on later again. Okay, let's start. This is the basic setting the carrier comes in. I haven't put the carrier on until now, so we will see if this fits me or if I have to adjust it. Yeah, I will just put on the carrier with my newborn doll first. Actually, in the manual you find the possibility to do legs in, to have the whole feet and legs inside the carrier. This is not a favorite position by baby wearing consultants. There's a reason for that. So Of course, you can do that safely and the baby is happy then inside the carrier, the newborn. It's no need for older babies to do that. But if it's done wrongly, it's not good for the baby's joints, because a lot of weight might be on the baby's joints, and we still do not know what this means for the later development. So usually we tell parents to not do the feet in, because the other feet out position is definitely safer. However, if you feel confident that you can do it right, you can also do feet in when your baby still hasn't opened up completely. Okay, I put this carrier on now. Try to get this one in the middle. If it's still not in the middle, I can open here a little bit and close here a little bit more to have it in the middle for the best comfort in the back. So I can put this on. Open the panel a little bit. And now I get my baby doll. Can let her slide in. Closing the panel. If I can do it with closed panel from the beginning, that's fine too. And now I'm clothing these. I'm not good in clothing the shoulder straps when having to pull to the back, but that's different for everyone. So I actually prefer the other way around, pulling from the back, like here, to the front. Luckily, there are carriers who give both options. Okay, airways are free. Still feel like the waist belt is not fastened enough. Putting my baby deep into the seat to provide the real M position, that the bottom is deep and the knees are high. Yeah, I would say with my doll, it's really now the knees. If the baby is still not opened up this much, then probably either feet in is needed or the carrier can't be used until the baby grows bigger. So what I found now is that the baby can move the head freely. That's good. The head is resting on my chest. The airways are free. And if I feel that there's too much space around the baby's neck, I just can put a small towel inside for more support. Like this. Let's have a look into feet in. if your baby hasn't opened up yet, this means that the natural position your baby is taking is feet crossed and very high up in front of the body. Then in this manual you see that you can put your baby inside like this. It's very important that all the weight of the body of your baby is on the bottom, not on the feet or on the legs. With a doll it's difficult to show, but the bottom comes deep in the carrier. And then you're closing it around your baby. Hands up. Yeah, so as I said, this is not the favorite position of a baby wearing consultant, but the carrier allows this too. Here you see that there's a lot of space, and when the head of your baby tends to fall backwards, please support the head of your baby with your hand, or let the head of your baby rest on your chest and put a towel for support between the carrier and the neck of your baby. Okay, time to size up a little bit. If your baby grows a little bit bigger, you're adjusting the carrier. Not this one. When using this carrier, which is meant to give freedom to your baby, you need to use your common sense. Hold your baby and support your baby when your baby needs it. Keep focused on your baby. And it's also important to know your baby, how your baby usually reacts in different situations. So you now have an older baby here, and this would be cuddle position or sleep position. But when your baby is awake and wants to see a little bit more, you can open up this panel. When the panel is open, please always have a hand around your baby, so in case your baby is leaning backwards, you can support your baby if it needs support. So you can see that I opened it up quite low and the baby will not fall. The baby is safe in the carrier. But the baby has the freedom to turn around and to see a lot. The baby can grip onto the handle and reach out to somewhere to grab or feel or to interact with siblings. Of course, this doll is like a 4-month-old baby, and a 4-month-old baby will not reach out. But a 4-month-old baby will have control of the neck and maybe also a little bit deeper already. So it might really turn around to see more. As long as the baby can control the neck, it's always necessary to support the neck and head. But you can also keep the neck area a little bit free for training and movement, and just have a hand on the head and hold the head of your baby. When you need 2 hands free, close the carrier, and the carrier will support your baby. The development of a baby is always from the head, from the neck, along the spine to the bottom, until your baby can walk. So first it will be able to hold the head, then slowly from single spine bone upwards it will gain more control. First the neck, then the upper torso, then the complete torso, until your baby can stand. And following this development, you can slowly open up the back panel and giving your baby more freedom. Scientific research showed that most parents are well aware how much the baby can control the head and the torso. So just follow your intuition, what your intuition says your baby can do already. And if you're not quite sure, you can always support with your hand and see if this is too much. If your baby needs more support, and you go a little bit up again. By the way, I've almost completely opened, and the baby will not fall immediately. It's fixed at the legs. Still, I would always recommend when the panel is open to have one hand around the baby in case your baby leans. Okay, so ready for the next step? There's so much more to explore with this carrier. Okay, opened up completely. Loosening the shoulder straps, and now we will try the hip carry. This is the biggest doll I have. It should be the size of around a 1-year-old. really in the middle. The carry. Maybe like this. This is better. So hip carry is also possible. And because you have the crossed shoulder straps, it really is easy to hip carry, not when you have other carrier where you have the parallel straps, then you always have to rearrange all the straps. With these cross straps from the beginning, it's really easy. You don't have to change any settings, and also with back carry. So now I did the hip carry, I have this panel open. When I want to change to back carry, I will close the panel for security reasons. First I will open the straps. With older children, it's also okay to have the arms out. I will just close them like this. And now I will just move my baby to the back. And go through the shoulder straps. I support my baby's bottom here a little bit. And then I can fasten. And now you have to see which position is comfortable. So actually, for me, the padding is a little bit too big, so I can't close the shoulder straps to a point that I really like. Maybe I would also need to readjust it a little bit to set it one higher, to have this one here. I will try that out. Yeah, to get baby out, you open these again, and then you go through one here under and the other top, and get your baby back to the front. Here I go back under, and I can get my baby out of the carrier. So now at the end, let's have a look at the settings for the shoulder straps. The cross should be in the middle of your back, how it feels comfortable for you. The best position of the shoulder straps on your shoulders is in the middle. It shouldn't be too close to your neck and also not slipping off the shoulders. And you can influence the position by getting this shoulder straps into different position. You can also put it here. That's very high, and you don't have a button to connect them here because it's quite unlikely that you want to have it this high. When you have it this high, it will probably lie very close to your neck. had it in the middle position. This might be the best for most people, but you can also put it here in the lowest. It might be a good position for big people. Big, I mean tall. So you can use the button to fixate the carrier. You can see now, and I put it on. And have it in the height where I would carry. The cross is very low on my back. So if I would be taller, the cross will be in the middle of my back. Yeah, and that's it. Not much to adjust here with this carrier. If you're the same size like me, the average European woman, can probably keep the middle position and just start from that and carrying your baby right away. So many fear that if you back carry in this carrier and you have the cross straps in front and you have breasts, that it will be uncomfortable. When I did it now, I couldn't say it was uncomfortable. For me it's fine, but this is an individual thing, so it might be that it's uncomfortable for you. I really only had the problem that I couldn't fasten the shoulder straps enough for the back carry position, that I felt my baby is high enough and very tightly to my body. But if you're a little bit higher, then it would be definitely okay. Yeah, I would like to hear your comments on what you think about this carrier. If you would be confident enough to use it with this back panel open, and if you're in Japan, if you would be interested in testing this carrier. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you.